The wind is an invisible but powerful force. It can slowly erode the stones of ancient times. It can carry ocean waters to rain down on a thirsty world. It can feed the flames of civilization or extinguish their scorching fires. But not all wind is invisible, and not all wind is slow. There is a wind that is quick and destructive, a violent spinning vortex of power that knows no fear and cannot be stopped. This special wind is known as tornado. Okay, so you think you can keep it together? Keep your winds spinning? A simple dust devil couldn't possibly throw that massive pumpkin down there. Now, I'm gonna wait by that pumpkin and see if we have ourselves just a little dust devil, or if we have something better.
The Wind Warriors have agreed to surround you with a wall of wind so you don't get burned by the sun your first time around. Don't get used to it, as they won't be able to stay for long.
Nice shot there. Looks like we have a new target. Let's see if you can get strong enough to pry that cannon loose. Sure did a number on that cannon. You'll need to get a lot bigger to topple the world's largest ball. Starting to see some true power. If you can bust up that tall tale, you'll be ready for my final challenge here. not bad moves for a wind warrior. That's right. You are more than an ordinary tornado. You are one of the few, the proud, the wind warriors. Now let's get to it and...
Zephyr's mission log, entry 1. Our captain in command Nimbus has decided it's time to step down and hand the reins of the squad over to... Hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Zephyr's my name, and my friends and I are wind warriors. It's our universal task to create atmosphere on lifeless planets. As part of the rite of passage, I began to evolve, becoming more like Nimbus in appearance to make the transfer of leadership easier for the squad. And I also started talking to myself from the nerves, hence this mission log. It was the most exciting time of my life, and I couldn't imagine it getting any better. And then we met Omegaton. The greatest hero of a strange, backwards dimension that he described as an antimatter universe, whatever that is. Omegaton's enemies joined forces and outnumbered him. Omegaton was stripped of his 6 orbs of power and banished to our universe. He would have quickly perished if we didn't find him. Nimbus realized that Omegaton needed to absorb positive matter to maintain atomic cohesion in our universe. Yeah, I didn't understand it either. Antimatter physics was never my thing. Long story short, without us, Omegaton couldn't survive. With the approval of Nimbus, I gave my first order. We would find Omegaton's orbs and help him return home. Our search took us to Earth, and to our first big problem, its yellow sun. Its radiation is deadly to my kind, but Omegaton assured us he had a solution. Strangely, he could only get so close to the planet. We were stumped until Nimbus figured out why. His enemies were ahead of us. They dispatched an army of flaming little buggers called Fireflyers to keep the orbs away from Omegaton. To make matters worse, they buried powerful totems near the orbs. The totems projected a force field that keeps Omegaton at a distance. The odds are stacked against us, but we've got a lightweight object amalgam device, or lodestar, on our side. Given to us by Omegaton, the lodestar can locate the orbs, collect and hold the Fireflyers. It's also been rigged to provide cloud cover from the UV rays. As we make our way planetside, something Nimbus once told me rings in my head. Sometimes, Zephyr, the mission chooses us. You couldn't have been more right.